Hi, my name is Gerta Shiganaku and I'm the product manager for Vision AI, our AI-based testing solution here at Tricentis. In this video, we will briefly go through how AI-based testing can help us and what our offering with Vision AI will bring to the table for you. So in the testing space, script-based test automation has been around for many decades now, but it came with many limitations and was a pure maintenance nightmare. To overcome this, Tricentis introduced the model-based testing approach, with which we could drastically reduce maintenance without the need to code. But now it is time to get a step ahead. We're now entering a new era of automation with AI-powered automation, where we can completely eliminate the need for technical expertise when creating our test automation. We now want to free our customers and testers from having to deal with the underlying technical layer of our applications altogether. Instead, we want them to focus on the actual business domain and application domain. We will let the artificial intelligence take on the more tedious tasks in test automation, like test maintenance and so on. So let's have a look at the typical simplified software testing process and discuss where Tricentis is offering you AI-based approaches to facilitate your testing efforts. So usually you start off with selecting the right test cases and designing your tests before you can automate, run, and analyze them. Today with Vision AI, we will focus on the part around automation and running of test cases. But if we look at the beginning of this, the problem arises, we have so many test cases. Which ones are the right ones that we want to select? For that, we have really great solutions here at Tricentis, like LiveCompare, where you can use an AI-driven product that lets you identify what are the areas that are most at risk in your application and select the right test cases for those. And then we need to take care of all those other parts. And today we want to focus on the part around automation and running of tests. So the problem Tricentis has always addressed here was around automation being too fragile and too technical in general. So in the past, we have focused on removing this number one barrier here, which was technical scripting. But it is time to take it now to the next level with Vision AI. When creating our first AI solution for test automation, we wanted to think like a human tester. So we are also focusing on the user interface, the part that the human usually interacts with. So now we're introducing Vision AI. Vision AI is a deep learning driven automation that sees and uses interfaces the same way that humans do. So think about it like this. What you see on the top is what we interact with on the screen. What you see on the bottom is what Vision AI actually sees in the background. So it identifies all the buttons, controls, tables, drop-downs, menus, any type of control that you can think of. Vision AI identifies it, it understands where it is located on the screen, what size it is, where its center is, and with that we can find controls and steer them without having to look at the technical properties of the controls by just looking at their visual representation and how they look like on the screen. We can identify, find, and steer the controls. On top of that, we use our OCR mechanism, which lets us read the entire screen, all the text that is displayed there. And we combine the knowledge from those two artificial intelligences and build our self-healing mechanisms on top of that. So what does that mean? Vision AI is really the next generation automation platform. It is universal, meaning Vision AI works across application landscapes. It does not matter what type of technology you're trying to automate, if it's a legacy application or a new web application, or even an application written in a language that has yet to be invented. You can already create your test automation and be sure that it will remain stable across different technologies. Also, it works in different environments. So think about applications that are hard to access. something maybe behind a Citrix environment or in a virtual desktop environment and so on. Those applications are historically very hard to automate because we don't have access to the technical layer. But as Vision AI only uses visual clues to perform the automation, this is not an issue for us anymore. Also, Vision AI has self-healing resilience built into the concept. So whenever your application changes, Vision AI will attempt to adapt to the changes that are happening. So you will not have to redo your automation whenever your technical layer changes. Your automation evolves with your applications, leaving you with more time to work on those bits of testing that are actually exciting instead of having to rework old bits and pieces over and over again. Also, Vision AI also finally makes DevOps a reality by giving you the power to build your complete running test automation for the user interface before having written a single line of code, already based off something as simple as an early design of your application, for example, a mockup. And all of this is now integrated into Tricentis Tosca. To learn more about the main pain points we're overcoming with Vision AI and its best use cases, join our next video on Vision AI use cases.